Hi class, welcome back to week 13. I hope you had a really great time last week practicing creative leadership skills, your Socratic inquiry and your collaborative or your collaborative inquiry session and your attentive listening. So I hope that was really great for you. Just like last week, in week 13, we're going to spend more time practicing our creative leadership skills. And as indicated by this week's cover image, the idea here is to spread your wings a little bit further, feeling better and better about yourself in being a creative leader. But before you do so, you're gonna spend a bit more time getting a few more tips and pointers on different aspects of creative leadership. So for those of you who might feel you still aren't cut out to be a leader, you'll watch this video that explores the question, can introverts lead? There is this myth that you learned way back in week 2 when we just kind of looked at all different leadership models, that in order to be a leader you have to be this charismatic, hero-like, robust, larger-than-life character. And of course, by now you know that isn't true. However, some of you may not feel you're quite ready to step into those shoes because you might consider yourself an introvert. So this, for those of you who do, this video might be really interesting to you. And as you start shaping up and thinking more about your dashboard, it might be interesting for you to take a look at what Stu Friedman, founder and CEO of the company called Total Leadership, has put together as his self-evaluation for my life as a leader. You can look at how he doesn't exactly do a dashboard, but he does create this scale, and the key part is to come up with these words and characteristics that he thinks are important for leadership. Next, you'll see a short video by Belina Raffi. She's one of my BCI colleagues. She'll tell you why improvisational techniques from theater can help you save the world, which is, of course, the ultimate goal of every sustainable designer. And once you know why applied improv can help you save the world, Dave Morris will tell you how it works. And I want you to listen really carefully, as during this week you'll be leading your own applied improv session. Now, your applied improv session probably won't look like this, although they can, but you'll get to practice leading and noticing the power of the simple phrase, yes and. And I can tell you, if you really adhere and make your group adhere to using this phrase, it is amazing the results that you can get. A couple of weeks ago, I was at a small college, and I was simply demonstrating, or having them demonstrate the technique. We weren't even actually trying to use it, and they said they accomplished more in that 5-minute session than they had in the previous 5 months, simply by practicing using this expression. So it's a great tool for creative leadership, and particularly for creating conditions conducive to creative co-creation. And then you'll take a pause and practice a technique called creative visualization. You may have heard of that before, and you'll get to practice a version this week. And this is where you're going to envision yourself as a creative leader. You'll spend the remainder of your course time this week working on your portfolio project. Again, I put this little clock reminder up here to remind you that the intent is to not create, in this course at least, is not to create a stunning design, but rather to create something that embeds what you've learned that is relevant to you and your journey as a creative leader. Okay, that's it for this little introductory talk. I really hope you enjoy spreading your feathers a bit further, practicing and envisioning yourself as a creative leader. And we'll see you next week.